I've got a 18 by 24 canvas that was already black, and I'm on a flat surface on a table, and I've put a coat of black over it, so it's a little bit wet, but not that wet. I'm actually gonna just go back over and smooth it out. Wet, and it will dry as I go, and that's fine. It pretty much does the same thing one way or the other, so it doesn't have to be wet, but I like to have a little bit of a wet surface. I've mixed all my colors and put them in bottles because that's the easiest way for me to do this method, and all the DecoArt colors are listed below. They're all mixed 50-50 with Floetrol latex based, not oil based, and so 1-to-1 ratio of paint to Floetrol. And with DecoArt paint, say for instance this here, I'll put the whole bottle into my squeeze bottle, and you add, this is a 2-ounce bottle, so then you add 2 ounces of Floetrol. And pretty much you do not have to add water after that. You might once in a blue moon, but you mix it in a cup first and make sure the consistency is the right consistency, and then you pour it into your squeeze bottle. So you really do not have to add water because the paints in the bottle are fluid enough. And if you use the premium brand, such as this, the titanium white, it's a better quality grade paint, and it's a little creamier, so sometimes you do have to add water to this one, but usually you don't to the bottles of paint. I have a bottle of treadmill lubricant, which I got online, and it's the same thing as WD-40 or liquid wrench, which is a spray, but I prefer the liquid lubricant, and I put in a bottle of 8 ounces, which usually I only have about half a bottle of paint in here at any time, but you would use at least 4 to 6 drops for half of a bottle of paint, and up to 6 or 8 drops for a full bottle. And I do that with all the colors except for the lamp black and the titanium white. So that's added to all my colors, and all of them are in a bottle except for I had some of this vivid violet that's left over from the last pour that's in a cup. And your consistency needs to just be a creamy consistency, like honey that pours off a stick. Okay, so I'm going to get ready to paint here, and the tool that I use that people ask about, this is made by Marshalltown, and I ordered it online from Home Depot and went and picked it up at Home Depot because it's free shipping, and it's a 10-inch pull trowel, and it is plastic. They have metal ones like crazy, but this one is harder to find, but it's plastic, and it's great for using a handle and controlling it. I also keep an old store card around, which is great for smaller swipes, and I have these little plastic tools that came in a set from Home Depot or Lowe's that were maybe $3 that are great for swiping as well. I have a plastic fork, and I have a butter knife that I do some swiping or whatever with, and a skewer with a pointed end for controlling little lines. So I'm ready to get started. I also like to use purple in this series that I've been doing because purple is the color of the year. So I love purple anyway, and so that's why you see me continually using it. I won't always use it in every painting, but I do love it. When you pour, you have less control than when you squeeze out of the bottle, in my opinion. So that's why you see most of my paints in a bottle.